Namaste and welcome to Yoga with the Ball with a little core and more. Today we will be using a yoga ball on a yoga mat and a couple yoga blocks. If this is your first time doing yoga, please work at your own pace or practice within your own range of motion and don't do anything that feels uncomfortable or unnatural to you. And if you're under a doctor's care or have any doubts, please follow all of your doctor's orders and or see a doctor or a medical professional before doing this or any new exercise. So let's begin. We just start by bouncing up and down on the ball. And this helps to stimulate the lymphatic system. It helps to start our circulation, or it helps to support circulation. And it just kind of warms up the body a little bit. Plus, it's fun too. So you can even invite your kids in to do this with you. I think they will really enjoy it, have fun with it as well. So anyway, just bouncing up. If you feel like you want to lift your feet up a little bit or bounce a little bit more, go for it, but go at your own pace and within your own range of motion. So a little bit more here. And then take some deep breaths in and out. And just start focusing on your body and your breath and just noticing what you feel. You're probably having so much fun. This is so much fun, I almost don't want to stop. But you want to just slowly, gradually begin to come back to stillness. Take a moment to stabilize yourself on your ball. And then take a few sun breaths. Inhale up and then exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up. This time we're going to come toward a forward fold. So push your hips back. Bringing the ball forward. Inhale as you come up, lean back slightly as you take the ball forward. And then exhaling, taking the ball back. I think I might have said that backwards before. And then inhale up, you're just kind of scooting the ball forward. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, forward fold, pushing the ball back with your hips. And then inhaling, coming up, bringing the ball forward with your hips, and then exhale down. Roll the shoulders back and down and forwards and down a few times. Bring the palms to your heart, sit up nice and tall, inhale, and as you exhale, twisting to your right, looking toward the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting left, looking toward your left shoulder. And just do that a couple more times at your own breath's pace. Just checking in with your spine. And when we go into spinal twist, it actually kind of wrings out your spine and allows the blood to flow freshly throughout your body once you come back to center. The next thing we're going to do is just circle. Start circling and just moving the ball with your hips in a circle, beginning to warm up our lower back a little bit. We'll be doing some basic yoga stretches as well as a few core movements too. And even though this is a short video, you can use this as a yoga set, or you can spend more time in each posture once you get the hang of it. The next thing we're going to do is cat-cow, rounding and unrounding our spine. So again, you're kind of pushing the ball forward and back as you round and unround your spine. One of the things I love about ball yoga is there is practically little to no pressure on the body. So it's a very flexible prop to use, or low to no impact, I should say. And then come back to center. The next thing, I want you to just walk your feet forward slightly so that you're laying down on the ball. And your low back and your back is low back, middle back, and upper back are supported. Your feet are about hip width apart. Ankles and knees are lined up with your hips. Knees lined up with your ankles. And then inhaling, slowly raise your arms overhead as you begin to slide the ball up to your neck area to support the back of your neck. And then you're going to slowly engage your core muscles and then come forward to like a forward fold, reaching for your toes. So moving very slowly, engaging your core as if you are moving one vertebrae at a time. And then if you can reach your fingertips to the floor. And then exhaling as you slowly rise up, one vertebrae at a time, reaching for your toes. Make sure you stay on the ball, move slow. And let's do that one more time. And this is a nice massage for your back. So it should feel nice on your back. And you're just lifting one vertebrae at a time, coming into a forward flow. Hold, take a couple deep breaths in and out, and then slowly roll up. Okay. Now sitting up on the ball still, have your blocks, if you have your blocks nearby you, placing one block on each side of the ball at your side. Sitting up nice and tall. And just keep your fingers on the block. You're just going to lift your right arm. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, bend to your left. Feel a stretch on the right side. And then inhale, exhale, that arm down. Inhale the left arm up, stretch up, and bend to your right. Feeling the stretch on the left side. And then just switch. Do that a couple more times. Just going from side to side. Stretching out the sides of your body. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Moving slowly, carefully. And you'll notice that you have to use your core to keep you balanced on your ball. So that's one of the benefits of the sitting on a ball, is it automatically makes you have to engage your core. And then one more time, side to side. Just feeling the sides of the body stretching out gently. And just coming back to center. Roll your shoulders back and forward a few more times. Next, come off of your mat carefully. Come off of your ball carefully. I'm so used to saying come off your mat. And then just bring the ball in front of you. Start rolling the ball forward and then press your hips towards your heels as you roll the ball out in front of you. Straightening your arms, feeling a nice stretch in your back. This is our supported ball child's pose. And this is actually a relaxation and a recovery posture. At any time during your practice, you can go into a child's pose and just rest, just like you would any other child's pose without the ball. I'm going to back up a little bit because we're going to do a little core work here. So I want you to lift your belly up on the ball and then roll forward, bringing your thighs up on the ball. Point your toes, or you can flex your foot. Lift your lower abdomen, and then just do a few push-ups. So lower down on the inhalation. Exhale as you push up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 4 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now hold it in plank pose, bringing your legs and your thighs close together. And by the way, the further out you roll, the more challenging the push-ups become. So if you want to challenge yourself by lifting one leg up, pressing the other leg into the ball, keep your core engaged, and then switch sides, lift the other leg up and then down. Okay? And just roll back, coming back onto your hands and your knees, or onto your knees, hands on the ball. Just roll your ball over to your left side slightly. Take your right leg forward and scoot the right foot forward a little bit. I want the foot to be in the camera. And then you're just going to shift your weight forward, being careful, making sure that the front knee does not go in front of the toes. And then shift back, sitting back toward the opposite heel, and then going forward again, just walking your arms forward and back. Just a couple more times to stretch out. Stretching the back of the leg as you go back, and then that hip as you come forward, as well as the opposite leg, the straight leg, hip flexor. You should feel a nice stretch in those areas. Now hold it, placing the knee over the ankle, and continue rolling the arms out. Take a couple deep breaths in and out. And then resting the same arm on the ball, and then reaching the opposite arm over for a little stretch there. And then come back, bringing the same arm out, and then leaning back. And then come forward. Carefully take that leg back, and then switch sides. So bringing the ball to the inside of the opposite knee this time. And then you're doing the same thing, just shifting forward, watching this knee, making sure it doesn't go past the toes. And then back in the opposite direction. So that leg is straight. And then you're just going forward. You're just rolling the ball forward and back. One more time. And you can extend the foot a little bit more if that's available to you. And then shifting back. And you should be feeling a thigh stretch in the thigh of the bent leg. Just move carefully, going at your own pace and within your own range of motion. Shifting the ball all the way forward, just keeping the knee bent at the ankle. And we didn't do it on the other side, but you can also keep this straight in the front leg and then bend forward. We'll go back and do the other side real quick. So you're stretching out the back of the leg now. So just nice. Let's quickly do that other side, or move slowly, don't move quick. Move at your own pace. And then roll the ball out like so. A couple deep breaths in and out. And then back in. Turn toward the side now. Step the leg out to the side. And you can stay up like this, or if you're able to roll onto the ball, keeping your balance though. And if you have your block, you can place your hand on the block, extend the opposite arm. And if you can go a little bit further, lift the leg up, point the toes or flex the foot, and then bring the arm out to T. You're gonna lift and lower. 2 more times. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Now bend, hold the ankle, draw the knee back, lift your chin. Take a couple deep breaths in and out, and then release. Roll everything over to the other side. Carefully take that other leg out to the side. And ideally you want the leg out to the side, but if you need to adjust the direction of the foot for comfort, the most important thing is not to go into pain. So as long as you're not going into pain, you should be okay. You want to feel a good stretch, but you don't want to go into pain. So you can hold it right here, extend the arm, or if you want to lift the leg up and flex the foot, bring the arm out from the shoulder. You can also bring the hand on the hip. And let's just do one more time. Lift the leg up, bend the knee, hold the ankle, draw the heel toward the glute. Lift your chin, take a couple deep breaths in and out. But obviously if you're falling or, you don't feel balanced, then you just adjust accordingly. Bring the leg down and bring the ball in front of us. Coming up, take one foot up and then the other one. Just roll the ball out for a downward facing dog. Bend both knees. or you can bicycle. And a nice stretch all the way through the lower back into your hamstrings. And then roll the ball to you. Come back down to hands and knees. Lay on your back. And bring the ball between your legs. And just you can have the legs straight, or if you need a slight bend, you can have a slight bend. Bring your arms by your sides. If you have an issue with your lower back, you can slide your hands or your hands underneath your lower back. And then you're going to lower down, squeezing the ball up, and then exhale. So either with your toes pointed or feet flexed, making sure if your lower back starts to come off the mat, then go ahead and bend the knees more. Okay, let's do 2 more. Inhale down and exhale as you lift. Squeeze the ball and lift. And one more time. Exhale, inhale down, exhale, lift. All righty. Bend the knees, lower the legs on top of the ball, and then slowly rock from side to side, massaging the lower back. Again, you can do more reps, but this video is just meant to be a short video, pretty short video. So you can do the video as it is, or you can select certain exercises that you want to take more time and do more time with them. Pressing your heels into the ball, circle. This helps to massage the lower back even a little more. Now bring the legs back up onto the ball, roll the ball against the back of your thighs. Legs and feet, thighs together, arms down by your sides. Shoulders and your arms, hands gently pressing into the mat. Lifting your tailbone first, slowly lifting one vertebrae off the mat at a time. If possible, you can lift one shoulder, slide your arms under your back, lifting one arm, one shoulder at a time, and then possibly interlacing your hands underneath your back or your bottom. Keep your head looking straight up, your eyes looking straight up at the ceiling, so you're not turning your head from side to side. You can stay right here if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Press one leg down and lift the other leg up and switch sides. Just going from side to side and lower. Release your hands from under your back and lower your vertebrae, one vertebrae at a time, starting from the upper to the lower back. Once the low back touches the floor, rock from side to side a few more times. Take some deep breaths in and out. Scan your body, check in, notice what you feel and where you feel it. Circle. And then just resting your legs on top of the ball, preparing for final relaxation. Close your eyes, scan your body, check in. Take a few more deep breaths in and out, and just let your muscles relax around your neck, your shoulders, your back, along your spine, your hips. Soften your facial muscles around your eyes, your scalp. You can lay in final relaxation for as long as you like. Just take your time, relax, and just enjoy the present moment where all your power is. I'm just going to come up and thank you so much for allowing me to share this yoga with the ball, a little core and more. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. And until next time, namaste. Have a wonderful rest of your day.